Hey everyone, so it's Doctor Who review time again, and today I am of course talking about the 11th episode of the 6th series, The God Complex. When I saw the trailer for this last week, it looked really good, but it was another one of those sort of misleading things. As with the trailer for the last episode, episode 10, it looked really good, but it turned out to be nothing like what I expected, but was still really fantastic. And this is the case with this. The concept that basically revolves around rooms with nightmares, I thought was really kind of genius, because we can be scared of Cybermen and Daleks, but deep down there will be something else which scares us forever. The thing that scares me most of all in life is failure with my career, because if I don't have my career, I have squat. So for me, they just basically show me an empty room. That'd be enough to scare the life out of me completely. So I thought it was really kind of clever, and it was kind of almost exciting to see what was behind each room as they were opening the doors and revealing the new fears and things. I thought that was really kind of interesting. So as usual, I will go through the rest of the episode chronologically and give you my views and then conclude it overall. So first of all, the first thing I noticed was that Gibbis was David Walliams. I got really excited because I had no idea David Walliams was going to be in it. I'm sure most of you guys know that already because I seem to be really behind as far as Doctor Who spoilers are concerned. But I was really kind of super excited to see that David Walliams was in it. He's fantastic. And the makeup on him, like the costume, was absolutely brilliant. I loved that incredibly. When Joe was there with all the dummies around him laughing, I was scared. The ventriloquist dummies really do scare me somewhat. If you've seen the episode of 2.5 Men where Alan Harper is making the dummy say different things and he's like, nay-nays, it terrifies the life out of me. I really hate them, so that for me was kind of scary. When we had the Weeping Angels, I got a bit excited because as much as I don't like Weeping Angels being central characters, I do like episodes where different creatures pop back for a couple of seconds from previous episodes. That one I really loved. The whole praise him thing, when they first said praise him, I was like, what is actually going on here? And that's kind of the first time I properly realised that there was somebody being worshipped here. This creature, the Minotaur alien thing, as we kind of concluded it was, and that was it really. When Rita started to go on about praising him and she kind of went, that was really emotional. Amara, Karan, I think her name is. Never seen her in anything before, but she's absolutely fantastic, so I'm going to look out for other things she did. What I liked especially about that one is that Joe and Howie before both had a quite visibly violent death. It was noisy, it was really abruptive, but Rita's death, we didn't get to see it, and it was, peaceful, which I kind of really liked that aspect of it. I thought that worked really well. When the doctor looked in his room and put the do not disturb sign on the door, what do you think that was? What do you think's in the room? What is the doctor's biggest fear? Part of me thinks the doctor's biggest fear is himself, because it's always the doctor who's landing himself in the trouble he gets himself into. So I think the doctor's biggest fear could be himself, but I could be thinking too much into that. I don't really know. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously it could be something really stupid like a Dalek, but I think that's far too obvious. But never mind. When Amy went in the room and it was her little cousin, well, Karen's cousin, Amy's younger self, Amelia Pond, I was like, brilliant, Karen's cousin's back in there. I think she's fantastic. She does really well when she's in this. When he was going on about Amy's faith, I was like, yes, Amy does have faith in the doctor. I do. If I was Amy, this is a confusing conversation, but if I was Amy Pond, I would have 100% faith in the doctor. If the Time Lord turned up right here, right now, I'd put all my faith into him. I would not distrust him in any way. It would be, Doctor, my life, your hands. So I think that was really kind of a really clever thing for them to do actually, and very big of the doctor to admit that he's vain and that he's just a madman in a box. Honestly, I think he was just saying that. I don't think he actually feels that, but I do believe that that is actually the real case and everything. One of the Doctor's greatest secrets is that he's not actually that good at what he does. He is, but you know what I mean, it's just kind of a red herring in his life. When you had the same facial expression on Amelia and Amy, they look so much alike. They're not their cousins, so it's going to happen, but they look really alike. I mean, I don't look like any of my cousins. When the Doctor said Amy Williams, I was like, no, I know she's married, but it's Amy Pond. I will never ever call her Amy Williams. Even if the character decided to change her surname and go with Rory's surname, she would always be Amy Pond to me, and that's the way it should be. when he started going on about how he was going to be leaving Amy and things, I was like, what? No. Now, I knew that Karan was contracted for, well, somebody told me Karan was contracted for another series. Whether that's the case or not, I don't know. I believe it is. But this isn't the last we see of Amy. I've looked ahead. She's not in the next episode. The next episode, of course, is, oh goodness, what's the name of it? I can't remember, but it's got James Corden in, which looks absolutely fantastic, so I thought he was brilliant. And then the episode after the last is the final episode, so we only have 2 more episodes. We have the next one, and then we have the wedding of River. And I was like, 2 more episodes of Doctor Who, is that it? What makes it even more scary is that the last episode airs in October, which means it's only 2 weeks away until October. That's scary. But yeah, the next episode does look good. The fact that we're getting the Cybermen back. The Cybermen and the Daleks are the only 2 creatures I like to see return. The Centauran I kind of like to see return sometimes. But generally, you guys know if you've seen a lot of my Doctor Who videos, I don't like it. I'm going to put this pen down because it's annoying me. I don't like it when they bring back the same characters over and over again. Russell T Davies never did it. Obviously he did it sometimes, but not continuously. He was a lot more creative, I find. Stephen Moffat likes to bring the same characters back. Now, whether there's a budgeting problem and they can't afford new costumes, or they just can't think of anything new, I don't know. But I am happy to see the Cybermen back. I am. So, yeah, this isn't my favourite episode. It's not one I'd watch again and again and again. There was nothing in it which really, there was no quotes. You know, the episodes previous have all been giving us memorable quotes, mainly about Hitler. But in this episode, there was nothing there really which stood out for me, which said, wow, perfect. But no, it was really good, really did enjoy it, yeah. So please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts on this or anything else, and that's it for just now. So I'll see you all next time. Bye.